Hi, welcome to Lady Lay Tarot. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at, is this person on your mind still hung up on you, still obsessed with you? And we have 3 piles from which to choose. Take a look at the picture and the stone provided to choose your pile. And if you are having a hard time, you could try rolling the dice 10 times and seeing which number 1, 2, or 3 comes up the most often, while asking your spirit guides for assistance in choosing the correct pile today. And we're also going to take a look at why they are or not obsessively thinking about you. So pause the video, choose your pile, and go to the timestamp provided in the description to get into your reading. Let's get into it. Hi, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to this picture and or to this stone. And we're going to be answering the question, is this person on your mind still hung up on you, still thinking about you? But before we get into the answer, the yes or no answer, and the reason why, I want you to take a moment. If you have to pause the video, do so now and choose from number 1, 2, or 3, because shortly I will be seeing a yes or no card for each of these numbers. And so I want to see what the answer for you will be, for those of you who have picked this pile. So, okay, if you're ready and if you've chosen the number 1, 2, or 3, let's see if the answer is yes or no. Is this person hung up on you? See. So if you chose 1, the answer is no. If you chose 2, the answer is no. And if you chose 3, strength, the answer is yes. This person is indeed hung up on you and still thinking a lot about you. Now let's take a look at the reason why this person is this way. So for those of you who chose 1, let's see, why is this person not currently thinking a lot about you and not hung up on you? Okay. So we got control your anger, because there was a lot of anger and resentment in this relationship, in this connection, and there's still some anger on their side. We could see that with the Tower too. It ended badly. It ended really ugly. And we also have grapes, time to get out and have fun. It could also show that this person is focused on other people, other things, or on substances. They have a substance abuse issue, or that they are playing the field and, how butterflies go from flower to flower. That this person is like entertaining other people in their life, and they think that the grass is greener on the other side. And so they're focused on other people and other fun things, and they are angry about the situation, or they think it was a very toxic one. So if you chose number 2, let's see why the reason is no, this person is not hung up on you. Okay, this one is the answer for the strength card. And for those of you who chose 2, the answer is no, because something that happened in March, maybe an event or an incident between you guys. Then we have the Knight of Wands, because this person is impulsive, or because they like to be in charge and more controlling, and they didn't have a handle on you or as much control as they wanted, or there was a tendency to be abusive here, or they think that you were abusive and demanding, too demanding, and wanted things to be your way too much. You see this girl grabbing things by the horns, and it's like too forward. So something about maybe your approach being too forward or too controlling of this situation, at least in this person's perception of things, is what turns them off. And we also have the chain, chain of events that will affect your life. Could also be the distance between you guys, literally, logistically, or the different cultural aspects is what I'm getting here. Or what else could that chain be alluding to? Let me see. We have the Star, shows differences in creativity, spirituality, or this card shows that they're busy manifesting other dreams, or that they have a goal to, like, domination, goal of world domination, or of showcasing their talent on a global stage, like the center of the universe. So some narcissism is indicated here with this person, or that they want to be standing out and making a great impression in their area of work or in the public field, and somehow maybe you're holding them back, or in their mind that you would hold them back from getting attention or that status or that notoriety or that reputation. So we have 3, which was a yes. And the reason for that is because they have feelings of affection for you with the 6 of Cups. They feel that you were or are kindred spirits. There is a lot of nostalgia. Let's see what else is indicated here for why, yes, this person is obsessively thinking about you. Okay, we also have the you're highly thought of. I mean, it can't get more clear than that. It's just that you are beautiful and they find you to be someone that they admire intrinsically, and someone that was even maybe kind towards them and beautiful. So these are the answers for why this person is either not hung up on you or is hung up on you. And I hope that this was informative. If you liked it, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Take care. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to this blue stone or this picture here. And we're going to be taking a look at, is this person obsessively thinking about you or thinking about you a lot, hung up on you, in other words. But before we get into the yes or no and the reason why, I want you to take a moment to choose between these 3 numbers, because for each of these, I'm going to be taking out a yes or no card to answer the question. So pause the video if you have to, and choosing 1, 2, or 3. And I'm going to take a look if the answer is yes, no, or mostly yes, mostly no. Let's see. Okay, if you've chosen 1, the answer is leaning towards yes. And if you've chosen 2, 4 of coins, 4 of pentacles is a no card. Shortly answer the reason why. And if you've chosen 3, the answer is Knight of Wands. That is a yes card. Okay, so, and I would even wager to say they're hung up on you a lot. Okay, so with the High Priestess, which is leaning more towards a yes, let's see what is going on here. Okay, why this person thinks about you. Okay, we have that, enemies. They secretly have like a love-hate relationship with you, or sometimes they hate you, sometimes they love you. We also have the Parrot here, which shows that maybe someone has been talking a lot about you, or they're getting news about you, or that you've moved on very quickly from them. So there's some sort of built up resentment here on how quickly you moved on, or how little you seem to care now, how quickly they think you moved on. Okay, and also I'm gonna get one more card for that, for why this person is thinking about you. We have the Despair card here, the Crisis card, because they're going through a hard time in their life, or they feel like a loser. Eight of Swords, or because you cut them off of information and attention. And we also have the Hermit card here. Yeah, because they don't know much about you, what's going on with you, or because you went ghost on them, you went silent on them. And so that's why this person is kind of hung up on you, leaning towards a yes, as I said with this card. Now let's take a look at the Four of Coins, why this is a no. I'm going to choose the other cards. I felt drawn to that. And okay, so this is for this side, this is for this side. And let's take a look at further cards. Okay, this came out for this, and this came out for that. Okay, so the reason why it's a no, this person, if you chose to, why it's a no is because they are focused on their money or, right, on their work, or that they are entertaining someone else. They have someone else in mind, or they're dating someone else that they think is more compatible with them, or they play the field. And we also have flute disappointment in a friend or lover. It's because they were disappointed. You weren't following the protocol and they had unmet needs in them. Not that what they want or need is the right thing, but they were disappointed and they didn't think you lived up to their expectations. And also with the teapot, deep friendship. So it could be even that maybe they didn't like your circle of friends, or they just saw you as like good as a casual or friend, casual friend fling, but nothing deep, nothing that like made them wildly attracted to you. Okay, so this is the download that I'm getting with this card. And the fulfillment was missing there through no fault of your own. This is just this person's perception of things. Okay, and or it could also be financially. Something, because we did get the finance card here as well, even though this is a no card. So financially, you guys might not have been on the same page. We also have 3, which was a yes, and let's see why they are hung up on you and obsessively thinking about you. Dissatisfaction with life. So affairs with your family. We have younger woman. We have innovation. Okay, so you were an original, you were unique in your approach. Wifey material. Something about age as well. Like maybe you were the younger, much younger, or noticeably younger than this person. Or you brought a freshness into their life. And this is what like made you even more attractive to them. Because they can't pull someone in your age group. So also another thing I'm seeing with this, with the innovation, is that you could have been a leader or bold, like kind of aggressive, which they like, because the Knight of Wands is kind of a go-getter energy, which I'm also seeing with the innovation. And so they like that energy about you. It's inspirational to them, maybe because they're not much of a go-getter themselves. And we also have the friendship, empathy card here. So they liked their conversations with you. They felt listened to and heard. They liked the companionship that you provided, or the type of advice that you would give, like it was wise and it resonated with this person. And we have with the cracked cup, they feel like a loser without you, or they feel like they messed up majorly because you're a catch. So that's the reason why, yes, this person is still hung up on you. So this concludes our reading. I hope that this was informative. If you liked it, click like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to this stone here and or to this picture here. And we're going to be taking a look at yes or no. Is this person on your mind still hung up on you, or obsessed, or thinking a lot about you? And before we get into the yes or the no and the reason why, I want you to take a moment to choose between these three numbers here, 1, 2, or 3, because shortly I'm going to be taking out a yes or no card for each of these numbers to answer this question for you. So pause the video if you have to and choose either 1, 2, or 3, and we'll see the definitive answer to your question and the reason why. So let's see. If you picked, let's see. All right. Now, if you picked 1, the 7 of Wands, which is a maybe card, came out. 2, we had the 2 of Wands, it's a maybe. And 3, we had the home card, the 10 of Cups. Okay, and I'm going to be taking out one more card because this is a yes if you pick 3, but 2 is a little shaky. So I want to get definitive yes or no for these. I'm feeling that these are more the reasons why. So Page of Wands, it's a yes. And the 7 of Wands is a yes here as well. If you picked 2, Judgment. With this, it seems like they don't want to. So sometimes they do think about you, but with this, it's like they are not consciously thinking about you. So this is more sometimes, but generally, no, not obsessively thinking about you, because this is a negative card here in this particular depiction. It's like they are thinking about you, but not that they're cognizant of. They're reminded of you in other ways. And if you picked a 3, this is a resounding yes, absolutely. And I want to get another card for the 2, just to see. Yes, 6 of Pentacles is a yes. So it's leaning towards yes for 2 as well. Okay. But I would say not obsessively, but at times. Okay, now let's take a look at why this person is thinking about you, since all of these cards are actually a yes, and this one is like definitely. Okay, so let's see what the reason is for that. So we have the stability card here, because with you, they had stability. They felt that you understood what was needed in the situation, and you tried to be sturdy, someone that was there for them, someone who put in the work, the effort. Let's see what else is coming through. Yep, and just as I said that, we got the Boot card, increase your efforts to achieve your goals. They could see that you were a hard worker, that you were good enough, and that you actually put in the work and the effort and tried to provide a sturdy foundation. You came at them right. We have the Perseverance card here. Yeah, you know how camels in the desert, they can survive many things. They endure many things. They put in the effort. And that's why, yes, they do think about you, because you were someone that was a good choice, a real G, and perhaps still is a good choice. So they just feel bad about the effort that was put in here. And they think that they could have built something stable with you, and that you were a stable person, a grounding force. So with the 2 of Wands card here and the Judgment, like I said, at times this person does think of you, and it's very much in the subconscious, as we can see with these cards. It's like they're afraid to admit it to themselves, but yes. And let's see why that is, why this person thinks about you, is still actually secretly hung up on you, subconsciously hung up on you. So we have the Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. And then we have the Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. So they feel that they were lazy in the relationship, or that they criticized you unfairly. Those are the 2 different downloads I'm getting for this. you'll know which one pertains to this situation. So there is like some rudeness here. Maybe you said something that really penetrated deep into them. Like if the last thing you said to them was like, you're an a-hole, it definitely hit this person's self-esteem, and they knew that they were being an a-hole, inhumane, a donkey. And there's some laziness here. They know that they were at fault subconsciously for this. So there's a sense of guilt here, and that they know that they were lazy and they dropped the ball. Let's see what else is coming through here for why this person is still hung up on you and not over you. We have the Prudence card here, because the discussion, there was no discussion to be had. Their stubbornness got in the way, so there were many things left unsaid, is what I'm seeing here. They know they frustrated you. Okay, but let me get a clarifier for that. The Prudence. Disappointment. Or the last discussion you had with them. They realized you were very disappointed in them, and it was just a bad ending, and this makes this person sad subconsciously. And with the enemies are working against you, they don't like that things are left on an inimical term. They don't like being the bad guy. And they know that they sabotage this relationship. Now, it doesn't mean that they would admit it if you came at them directly, but deep down they know that. And so they feel like they have not been fair and that they deserve your wrath. And this secretly haunts them. But they don't want to admit it. This is the Judgment card here. So for 3, absolutely this person is obsessed with you. And let's see why that is. Okay, so we had the flirtation card here because you were sexy as hell is the thing that I'm getting here. The banter too. You were attractive. You are attractive to this person. Then we have the discovery. You were new and exciting, and they felt like potential for something great. Seems like they would even still want this if they could have it again. And it was a novel time in their life. The discovery, maybe you guys shared trips together that were unforgettable. You had many firsts together is what I'm seeing. And let's also see why else this person definitely is obsessive about you. Yep, like I said with the journey, you guys discovered many things together, did many fun, lighthearted things together, maybe as firsts, like took a trip to a place they had never been before, or had wild, rebellious, an intimate thing that they had never done with someone else, or vice versa. And we have the ink pot here. Problems to be resolved, because secretly they think that if you were still together, these problems could be resolved and they could, put effort in, and it would be a relationship that could work out. The problems were not unresolvable, but things that were temporary problems. So that's why this person still thinks about you. And we have the bell, the announcement. I want to see what that is about. So let me take a card here for the bell. Maybe because you're married now is one of the downloads that came to me now. The Wheel of Fortune. Or they realize it too late. So after you got into a relationship, or after they got into a relationship, then we have the Wheel of Fortune. It could also be because the circumstances were not things that they could control. With the wheel here, like either there was a change of job or a change of residence, a twist of fate beyond their control, or like a series of unfortunate circumstances. And then by the time they realize it, or by the time that you were tired of it, like they knew that they had screwed it up and they hadn't taken the chance at the right time. So the timing was off, or they made the timing off by not being alert enough. So this concludes our reading, pile 3. I hope that this was informative. If you liked it, click like and subscribe. And I hope to catch you in the next reading. Bye.